India is aiming for Viksit Bharat by 2047, but a global emergency is threatening to derail that vision. Extreme inequality. A recent G20 report warns the divide is unprecedented, and India's numbers are highly shocking. Globally, the richest 1% captured two-fifths of all wealth between 2000 and 2024, while the bottom 50% received just 1%. In India, the situation is even more magnified. The top 1% now own over 40% of the nation's wealth, while the bottom half owns barely 3%. This isn't just an ethical problem, it's an economic and democratic crisis. Extreme inequality is a direct threat to economic stability. The IMF found a clear link. When the income share of the top 20% rises, economic growth falls. Wealth concentration depresses overall demand because the rich spend marginally less. It limits human capital formation, fuels unemployment, and weakens India's long term growth potential. But the threat goes deeper. Unchecked inequality fuels social resentment, allows the wealthy to increase their political influence, leading to policy capture and makes the nation more prone to democratic backsliding. The G20 panel argues that this crisis is not inevitable, it's a policy choice. For 2 decades, our growth has been dominated by capital intensive sectors like finance and tech, while automation and globalization boost returns for capital owners. Simultaneously, policy choices such as lower corporate taxes and the removal of wealth taxes have weakened the redistributive mechanisms. To bridge this massive gap, decisive political actions are needed. For example, strengthen progressive taxation, reintroducing and calibrating wealth or inheritance taxes, and closing the corporate tax loopholes. Expansion of social investment, massively increasing public spending on universal primary healthcare, education, and nutrition. Generate quality employment. Shift focus to labor intensive manufacturing and ensure living wages while strengthening the labor rights. Inequality is now a global emergency. For India, the deadline for corrective action is 2047. Achieving Viksit Bharat is impossible without inclusive growth and an economic system that fairly distributes the gains of progress. We must act now to secure a stable and equitable future.